hard or didn't try enough, but didn't know what I had. But I really messed it up this time, and I feel so bad. Ooh, I could really use a clue, baby. Tell me what to do before you make up your mind. Cause I'm pressing forward, but stuck on empty, and I'm running out of time. So leave me cold, leave me stranded, leave me broken, empty-handed. Leave me nothing, or leave whatever. But baby, promise me you'll never leave me all alone if you go. I gotta know, no sense thinking I'd be depending on a long lost love that walks out. You're never gonna leave me all alone if you go. I gotta know, no sense thinking I'd be depending on a long lost love that walks out. You're never gonna leave me behind. Don't leave me behind. Remember June and all the petty plans we made. A campfire on a sunset lit beach. It could be so great. But watch out when I open my mouth, cause I'm causing all the doubt, and I should practice what to say. Cause I barely made it up this time, and now you need to pray. So leave me cold, leave me stranded, leave me broken, empty-handed. Leave me nothing, I'll leave whatever. But baby, promise me you'll never leave me all alone if you go. I gotta know, no sense thinking I'd be depending on a long lost love that walks out. You're never gonna leave me all alone if you go. I gotta know, no sense thinking I'd be depending on a long lost love that walks out. You're never gonna leave me behind. Don't leave me behind. So leave me cold, leave me stranded, leave me broken, empty-handed. Leave me nothing, I'll leave whatever. But baby, promise me you'll never leave me all alone if you go. I gotta know, no sense thinking I'd be depending on a long lost love that walks out. You're never gonna leave me all alone if you go. I gotta know, no sense thinking I'd be depending on a long lost love that walks out. You're never gonna leave me behind. Don't leave me behind.
Don't leave me behind. Hello, everybody. Welcome to RC Live on the Thursday night. We had technical difficulties on the first day, but then we revamped the stream. Now I sound good. It should sound perfect now. Hopefully, everyone's doing good on a Thursday night. I am your host, Lord Triton. We got a great show for you planned tonight. In fact, we got two Nintendo topics. One, Review Tech USA trying to say that people should buy the Nintendo Switch 2 now before the prices go down. But it's like, no, you shouldn't. You shouldn't even buy that shit now. You shouldn't even buy that shit ever because the Nintendo Switch 2 is overpriced. We also got James Fishback banned off of Tinder. But before we get into our topics for tonight's show, let's check up on the panel, starting with Torrin. Torrin, how are you doing tonight on this Thursday night?
Not bad.
That's really good. I'm not doing too bad myself. What about you, Getler? How are you doing tonight?
Got
Where did Torn go?
He'll be right back, probably. So I got a Steam Deck because fuck Nintendo. Let's go. But
Let's go, indeed.
other than that, I'm doing good. All right.
Yeah, I'm doing good myself. Hopefully everyone in chat. Oh, there he is.
Whoops.
Seems like you disconnected.
No, I accidentally closed my browser.
Oh, I did that before
Tabs.
too.
Yeah, I was closing tabs and closed the wrong one.
Yeah, I did that before too. Surprisingly, when I did on stream, the stream is still going. But yeah, so
I think as long as one person's still in here, the stream will keep going.
Yeah, I think that's how it is. But now that we got everyone here and everything's doing good and we got introductions out of the way, let's go ahead and pull up the Review Tech USA video and review this fucking trash ass take. It was really made like today too.
Yeah. I need to get up for a sec. I will be right back. I have to get a drink.
No, you're good. We'll go ahead and start.
Hey.
All right, I'm back.
All right, I'm back. All right, let's go ahead and get this. All right, let's go ahead and stream it.
Gentlemen, start your holes.
Been waiting a while for this, you stupid cuck.
The Switch 2 price increase is unfortunately probably coming soon.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on, wait.
Go ahead. What's up?
I swallowed something down the wrong side of my throat.
Okay, well, you can mute.
Okay, I'm back.
All right,
okay.
we're starting the segment.
So
I just wanted some sauce on those.
I started laughing because in the beginning, what was funny is he used Keffel's been waiting a while for this, you stupid cuck sound clip. Now, the funny thing is he literally was going for Keffel's in the beginning. This is just a little bit of lore backstory about this video. So for him to use that sound clip, right, goes against his whole, new motto that he has, because it's making fun of trans people, and which he's for trans people. And for him to use a clip, even though she's a scumbag and an irredeemable one, it still was something that
We're really going to call that thing a she?
Well, look, I don't want Triton banned, okay? And they've been getting strict with that shit lately.
Yeah,
so anyways,
that shit on YouTube.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on.
All right, so we get back to it. All right, you take care, Lilith.
Now, I talked about just recently how Nintendo was saying somewhat that they're holding the line on the pricing, but they're going to keep monitoring the situation carefully in terms of, we know that RAM prices are skyrocketing because of the AI data center.
Already overpriced that it is, and they just want to make the price more and more expensive. Why do people still buy their products? That's why I don't understand. You know, buy a product from a company that just wants to overprice you and doesn't give a fuck about you or your interests. They only give a fuck about them making money. They want to make as much money as they can off their product. They don't give a fuck if you like it or not.
This video does make me a little nostalgic, though. This is back when is kind of like the kind of videos he would do back when he was at his peak.
I know.
That's what's crazy.
Which tab is it? It's this one.
Even though Nvidia is saying they're not, but it seems like they're pausing at least $100 billion investment into OpenAI, and then OpenAI buys their chips. It's essentially this fake. The economy in the States is artificially being inflated by these companies that are building these AI data centers and making chips for these
does he
AI
have
data
Harmon
centers.
Smith as one of the desktop backgrounds?
Because he's a lefty.
That's his new exception. Apparently he's moving away from DSP into Harmon now.
Oh,
He says that, but in a few months he's going to be right back on DSP's ass.
do you even know who Harmon Smith is, Triton?
A little bit. I've heard him. I've heard his name.
He's basically this Nintendo glazer that's like Chris Chan levels of retarded.
Centers. They're just
I don't understand why Review Tech USA goes after locals when he's a local himself.
I don't know, dude.
it's a circle jerk of money. They invest in
I guess it makes
OpenAI.
them feel better
OpenAI
about
buys the
themselves.
chip.
I guess it makes him feel. I guess it makes him feel normal, quote unquote.
Yeah, probably.
Chips, and then Nvidia invests in maybe another AI data center and making GPUs for that, and then OpenAI is buying the GPUs from Nvidia.
By the way, if I peek, just let me know if like my mic's muffled or anything.
That's good for now.
It's disgusting
I wouldn't
what's
touch your
happening
mic at
right
all
now.
right now.
And because of these
If you
AI
help
data
it.
centers
Yeah, I'm not touching it.
just being built nonstop, to our chagrin, RAM prices have gone up exponentially, even DDR4 now, because people don't want to spend or can't afford the insane prices of DDR5 RAM kits. They're going to DDR4. So the demand for DDR4 is going up. So the price of RAM for DDR4, even the older RAM, is going up as well. So welcome to 2026. It sucks all around. Well, it seems that the switch to price increase that we all feared is a little bit more of a reality now. Now, it may seem like I'm retreading.
It's been a reality. They've been raising the prices over the years. Where has this guy been? He's like, oh, it's finally reality. It's been a reality. They've been raising prices on the Switch 2 for a while. It just keeps going up and up and up and up.
Old territory
It's
here.
never going to go down, dude. Like, these people think, oh, eventually it'll go back down. No, it's just with Nintendo, nothing ever goes back down. It's just going to keep going up and up and up and up.
Here by talking about this again, but for Nintendo to bring this up again in another meeting, you should be very concerned. And if you
Not really, because I don't buy shitty Nintendo products like you guys do. Sorry. But Rich, I don't buy shitty Nintendo products.
Dance
I don't buy
Revolution
shitty
4.
Switches.
Sorry, I was going to make a joke about DDR4 being Dance Revolution 4, but I decided not to. Because I was going to like pull up an eBay page and stuff. It's like, it's not that expensive.
you were on the
But
fence
I
about
decided
buying
not
a
to.
Switch,
Because DDR4 is not Dance Revolution. It means something else.
What does it mean?
You know, I'm not really a tech expert, but I imagine it has something to do with RAM. So,
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Switch 2.
See, and they say autistic people are the number one tech experts, but yet me and you don't really know shit about tech like that.
my girlfriend would.
I would say in the next couple months, you should definitely buy one, because I think sometime by either summer or maybe further down the line, but I definitely think we're going to see a price increase for the Switch 2 in 2026. And it may not just be them bundling a game with the Switch that makes you not feel the price increase. It may be more
I think we got
significant than
the
that.
title
I'm
wrong,
just
but that's okay.
spitballing.
Wait, what?
Never mind.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
he's not advocating for buying it when it's more expensive. He's saying buy it right
No,
now.
I know,
while
but
the
I'm
prices
I'm
go up.
still my title is still original because you don't want to just rip off his title.
Yeah, I know, but
And I'm
makes it sound
advocating
like
for
something
people
else,
not to
that's all I
buy it
was-
because that's the thing. My viewpoint of all that is not the fact he's advocating for it, it's the fact that you shouldn't even be buying it in the first place. That's why
Oh, good point. Yeah.
because it's like I don't think you should be buying this shit in the first place because you'd save a lot of your money because Nintendo Switch is overrated.
Buy a Steam Deck and get a Switch emulator.
Yeah, you can literally buy a cheaper Steam Deck and have more fun and more games.
Well, I don't know if it's cheaper, but it's definitely you have access to more games for sure.
Yeah,
Not
it's
limited
definitely
to
more
just
worth it.
Nintendo.
But let me continue. This comes from InsiderGaming.com. According to a Reuters report, Nintendo President Shintaro Furukawa recently addressed the effects of rising memory costs on the company and the pricing of the Switch 2 during the latest earnings call on Call Q7A. He stated that Nintendo does not expect this cost increase to have a major impact on its performance in the current fiscal year. Coming to the Switch 2 price increase, Furukawa stated that they will carefully consider the matter while taking a comprehensive look at the state of adoption of the platform, current sales trends, costs, profitability, that's the key one there, market environment, and other factors. Now, why did I highlight profitability with my inflection there? Is because they may be selling the Switch 2 is maybe.
Oh yeah, which just kind of unrelated now, but we got this. Me and Rich have the same microphone.
Oh, nice.
Well, actually, no, mine's little. His is more look.
Oh, you got one of those boom mics.
Yeah.
That explains why you were having so many issues earlier. Because
That's one of those kind of mics.
Yeah, that's what was going on. Okay.
Flying off the shelves, they are. But if their profit margins are getting absolutely bodied because of how much RAM prices are increasing and it costs them a lot more to manufacture the console, it's still not a good thing for Nintendo. And that's why they're carefully reevaluating it right now and more than likely going to increase the price of their current gen console. Now, look, the Switch 2 at its current price, which many people were not happy with, they were saying it was too expensive, which I get.
And they're going to raise it even more. Imagine something's already too expensive and your answer's like, you know what? Instead of making it cheaper, I'm just going to make it more. Go fuck yourselves. That's literally what Nintendo's doing to its fan base. It's telling its fan base, "Go fuck yourselves. We're not lowering the prices. In fact, we're going to make the prices even higher. You jerk offs." That's what they're basically saying. Because they hate their fan base. They don't give a fuck about their fan base at all. Also, what's up, nerdy guy, and what's up, JG50520?
Is still selling well. People are complaining.
Yeah, nerd guy's Jalen. I think they're both Jalen because they got the same profile pictures.
Oh, that's funny.
Also, message retracted. Why did you delete the message?
Complaining about the price, which is crucial. That's why I keep mentioning it. But the console has sold over 17 million units as of December 31st, 2025. That is insane. That is...
Yeah, because there's a lot of it's not really insane when you have a lot of stupid people in the world buying stupid products that are overpriced and not worth anything just because it's labeled name with Nintendo on it. That's the only reason they're buying anything. These people are buying anything is because it's labeled with Nintendo on it. PC Master Race.
Says the guy that doesn't have a PC.
Who, Jalen?
Yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't have a PC. He wants one.
I used to not have a PC, but then I got one just last
year.
Yeah,
even he knows what's up.
Yeah, which I even knew what's up before I had a PC, but then
I know.
Yeah,
I'm just giving you
a lot of consoles sold already. And what Nintendo, I'm sure, is frightened of is that if the profit margins keep getting eaten into on the Switch 2 and they have to increase the price, it may kill off that momentum. And I'm sure they're freaking out about that. And for them to keep talking about it, I know they're being asked, but for them to keep saying they're reevaluating the situation, I think I've been doing this for a very long time. And when they say things like that, it's almost guaranteed that you're going to see some kind of price increase. And I think that's unfortunate because I do think that will hurt the momentum of the Nintendo Switch 2. I want to be wrong, and I hope I am wrong. I'm hoping wrong about the price increase happening this year. But all signs point to it's happening. Nintendo.
It's definitely going to happen. And that's the thing. They're just going to keep increasing prices because they don't give a fuck about you guys, the consumer. And that's why it's like, I feel like you should just buy the shit at all. Don't purchase the Switch 2. You save your money. You don't need to spend $100-something on a stupid cheap Switch 2, and then the price just keep going up and up over the years. Like, nah, just don't buy it at all. You'd save the time and the problems. Also, am I still sounding good? Because my Wi-Fi keeps going up.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Because it keeps going up and down on my screen.
It was alluding to that it's going to happen. And look, it's like I said, RAM prices going up are going to affect everything. Whether you're buying a smart fridge, whether you're buying an Apple Watch, whether you're buying a new smartphone, you name it, smart TV.
Ryan.
If there is memory inside of those, okay, because there's...
It used to be worth buying a console early to jailbreak, but you can't just run a Switch 2 on a Steam Deck or a Rogue VA and emulate. Exactly. It's one of those things where it used to be good, but now it's just out of date. It's not really good anymore. In fact, you could just run Switch 2 on Steam Deck.
Even other console manufacturers started to figure out that PC is going to be the future of gaming. Because look at Sony. They've started porting their games to PC, and Microsoft pretty much just kind of shut down their entire gaming division a while back because they want to focus more on PC gaming.
Why do you think PlayStation and Xbox all having crossplay? Because there's a lot of people moving to PC.
Yep, Nintendo is still living in it. Nintendo wants to keep its consumer.
They want to keep
hold of their IPs for as long as possible.
They want to keep selling shitty consoles, but the problem is, like, people are just tired of shitty consoles, and that's why Nintendo's slowly losing their fan base, because a lot of the fan base have woken up and be like, damn, I could just go on the PC and get a Steam Deck and, just get PC and get games that way. I don't need this shit. I don't need this expensive Switch 2 anymore. I don't need all this overpriced, dumb fucking console shit anymore. I don't need Mario Bros. Like, there's so much better.
I mean, to be fair, a console is generally cheaper than a PC, but a PC has a more diverse range of games, so
yeah, it does.
It's probably better value for a higher price.
Computers and everything.
It's definitely better. Everything's better value, better price.
If there is,
but in order for it to be better value, the value has to be good. And with the Switch 2, I don't think the Switch 2 is worth the price it's at right now.
It's not. Exactly. I'm reading the comments.
Bro, the Switch 2 is $449.99, and they want to raise it? Are you fucking kidding me? And I just looked it up. That is fucking nuts.
I mean, this is coming from a guy that bought a $4,000 gaming PC. So, but yeah, that is crazy. It was more of a flex because I had the money.
That is true. That's fair. I mean, hell, you're still financially straight. At least you're not relying on your mama's bank account like the Nintendo fans are.
Most of them are, yeah.
It needs to be in those for your smart TV, smart fridge, Apple Watch, smartwatch, whatever. Guess what?
The ones that aren't are relying on their
increase. So even if you're not a gamer, even if you're not into building PCs, you are going
like
to feel it as well. If it has a CPU and RAM, chances are the cost to manufacture those components and the cost to make those products are going to go up, and you're going to be affected. So buckle up for that one. It's not just going to affect the Switch 2. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one.
All right, so my final thoughts on it is just simply don't stop buying the Switch 2. It's $449.90. It's basically $450, and it's going to be raised up to probably $500 or more. and you guys think that's worth it, especially when it barely runs good as it is, and it barely has any good games on it, you guys are wasting your money. Like, seriously, buy something else. Buy a Steam Deck. At least the Steam Deck has hella more games on it, and it just doesn't revolve around stupid console games. It has PC games, console games, it has all types of stuff. Hell, you can even run the Switch 2 on the Steam Deck, so you don't really need to buy the Switch 2 when you can just run it on the Steam Deck. And you can run other things on the Steam Deck. Like the Steam Deck has more value than the Switch 2. So now I given my perspective on it. Torin, what's your perspective on the Switch 2 prices going even more expensive than it already is?
Rich is bald.
Which is bald.
But yeah, in all seriousness, yeah, I think it's fucking stupid, but it's an inevitability considering the whole RAM shortage has caused like Nintendo to panic because of the NVIDIA GPUs they use in the Switch. The problem with PC gaming and stuff, they're all super reliant on like just two companies that are investing in AI right now. That's the biggest issue.
I just started a poll
funny?
that says is Rich bald, but continue.
Yes. And you, sir, are extremely bald. But yeah. We've gotten to the point where we used to have, like, back in the late 90s and early 2000s, we used to have a crap load of different graphics cards companies competing for each other, right? And they slowly either disappeared, got bought out by either AMD or NVIDIA by liquidating their assets by going bankrupt, or their tech just outright disappeared because they just stopped existing. Like, we even had something other than Direct 3D originally. We had a thing called 3DFX Glide, and it ran off of these graphics cards known as Voodoo cards, which there were a lot of games that ran off of it back then, but that was a long time ago. And AMD eventually bought out the tech that used the 3DFX, if I remember correctly. The closest equivalent to 3DFX that we have now would be OpenGL in terms of graphical fidelity and appearance.
Yep. And is that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's
And Booty Warrior, what is your Booty Warrior? What's your perspective?
Having some booty, Rich's booty, is like getting water. You like his booty. Okay. Anyways,
Booty.
Anyways, so my thoughts are you're paying way overpriced for a piece of plastic. That, first of all, let me ask you these questions, folks. Can you look up corn? Can you look up corn? No. Can you play corn games? No. Okay. Well, there's two exclusions from
actually, you used to be able to on Nintendo consoles.
Yeah, but they basically got rid of that.
They got rid of their web browser?
Yeah, they got rid of the web browser. It's completely gone from the Switch upwards.
Yeah. That's right. The Switch didn't have it. Come to think of it, when the Switch came out, they didn't even have a YouTube app.
Yeah.
They didn't add that until later.
No, they didn't. They didn't add it till like later on.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Wii U came bundled with it.
Yeah, you have to hack it now to get it. To do that. I mean, with a 3DS, you could just upload fucking videos and porn videos in 480p and pictures all you wanted to your SD card and slap them in there. Anyways,
yeah, but seriously, there's a lot of weirdos that use consoles for porn. It's like dude. I mean, I was watching this one video of a dude who goes around buying used consoles from Goodwill and other places, right? And he he like looks on the hard drives in them and does videos about it. And oftentimes he'll find like porn on some of the hard drives.
But what I was saying though is if you can't do those two things, all right. So what else can you do that you can't do on the Switch too? All right. Can you download third-party stuff like if you want to have cheats for your games, right? You want to have fun, right? You want to cheat on the newest game. You know you want to it's a single player game. It's not online, so you want to play it with the way you want. You can't do that. Okay, so that's three things down. Okay, you want to browse the web, right? No, you can't do that either. Well, at least I can download. Oh wait, the internet's not there. Oh shit. Well, so does that mean it also disqualifies me from pirating games? Well, there's another thing. Well, I wanna play the emulator with cheats, right? Not the way that Nintendo has it set it up. Oh wait, I can't do that either because I have no access to the internet. Well, I want to. Well, there's not a lot you can do after you disqualify all that shit. Huh. It's almost like they want you to spend right after you spent so much money that they could be jacking up the price for a piece of plastic that has very limited capabilities. They say it has more capabilities, but it doesn't. And now, let's say, for instance, someone doesn't like you. They report you. Oh, there goes your account. There goes everything.
You know what's
You
sad?
can't get on any game.
Yeah. You know what's sad? I actually liked the Wii U.
Yeah, I like the 3DS.
The Wii U was actually just really fun to use, and it's just a shame they never really innovated with it or let it be used to its full potential.
I'm not gonna lie, I love the Wii U. Like the Wii U was really fun when I was younger.
I loved Miiverse. My God, Miiverse was amazing.
Torrance Kitty.
Shut up!
All right. Anyways, that off this topic. You
Hang on, I gotta deal with her. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, while Torrance gonna be right back, I guess now we get to move on to James Fishback being banned from Tinder. That is right. So James Fishback, I endorsed him last stream. He is a governor candidate, Republican governor candidate that is running for Florida governor, and he decided to use Tinder as a way to contact female voters, like matching with female voters and telling them like, "Hey, this is who I am. This is what my policies are, and you can vote for me if you want." And Tinder ended up banning him for doing that.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna kind of say it as it is. That's not what their service is for.
I mean, that is fair. And honestly, I'll just say this. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
your account has been banned for advertising, promoting, or campaign.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get to it. But as someone that likes James Fishback, I'll give him this criticism. I don't think you should be using dating apps to campaign for your political campaign because it just opens up to a lot of unnecessary problems. And not only that, but it's like, no one on the dating sites really care. Like, they don't go on there for politics. They go on there for dating. Go on to sites like TikTok.
I don't know. Some of those libtard women are really obsessed with politics.
Instagram, like there's so you can do it on normal social media. It's like promoting your campaign on normal social medias is fine, but Tinder's just weird. It's like, I don't know. I don't think he should have got banned because at the end of the day, just because I don't agree with it doesn't mean you should just ban someone for doing it because Tinder never said explicitly against the rules. But let's look at this. I have been banned. So James Fishback tweets the following: I have been banned from at Tinder. How will I meet young female voters where they are now? TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram.
I think he's being
Election.
sarcastic here.
I
By the
know,
way.
but still. Election interference. Your account has been banned for advertising and promoting. Okay. Oh, so apparently it is against the rules to campaign then. That's kind of dumb. You may no longer use Tinder or create new accounts. If you subscribe using your iPhone or Android, you need to cancel your subscription yourself. If you
Why do
believe,
you need to cancel your subscription? Why can't you do it? Oh wait, because you want their money.
yeah, you want the money. Like you still gotta take
I
his
hate all
money.
these groups. When you cancel service with them, they'll continue trying to bill you for it. Or
Yeah,
when they ban you, they'll try
yeah.
to
It's like
bill
when
you
you
for it.
ban them, you should just cancel the subscription automatically. It shouldn't be up to the person you decided to ban. It should be you. Like if you don't want someone on your site, refund the money back. Be like, hey, don't use the site. Here's your money back. Get the fuck out of here. So yeah, which this is really a short segment, just James Fishback complaining
I
about
wonder if someone could do a class action lawsuit against that, because I don't know why that sounds kind of illegal.
it does sound illegal. I'm not gonna lie, like it's illegal to just like especially if they're not using a platform, but to still bill them and be like, oh, you have to cancel it yourself. It's like, why not just refund the money back when you ban the person? Because that's what you think. That's what you think
Well,
companies
I
should
mean,
do.
not refund the money they've already paid back, but like,
No, like refund the money that they're still like paying,
oh
not the
yeah,
money they've already paid. But you know what I mean. Like the money for that month. Like let's say you get banned, you get banned January 2nd, but you paid for January already. You should be refunded that January. You know what I mean?
hmm
Because it's like you're not using it for January. But the point is, it's like I think it's stupid because I mean, let's be real. It's like yeah, it's kind of weird, but at the same time, it is kind of smart because it's like there are a lot of a lot of females on Tinder, and he is also trying to win the female audience. So going on Tinder and telling them about the campaign, it is a way to reach out to people.
what if
But
he
it's
was
just
trying to riz up a lib card in DMs and she got mad?
I don't know because apparently, like his other tweet, he's like when he joined Tinder, he said that his girlfriend broke up with him over it.
That's funny.
Like he had a beautiful girlfriend and everything too. She just ended up breaking up with him over it. But then he gets banned, so it's like he gets banned from Tinder and loses a pretty girlfriend. It's like it's kind of a lose lose situation.
It's like, I don't see how it would have been productive to get on there. Honestly, it
No,
seems
because
like it would have been more. I don't know the word, but yeah.
not only that, but it also gives more easier ways to falsely meet to someone because anyone could just make up fake shit and be like, "Oh, James, this is fake James Fishback's Tinder, and he was whizzing up."
Oh
And
yeah,
he
they could do
wasn't.
that.
It's like it's just like if you're a political governor, I feel like you should just stay away from Tinder. Like I plan on running for like mayors and local political offices myself, and I'm not going to be definitely not be on Tinder to campaign for my political campaign.
Here's a better solution. Just stay away from social media in general.
Well, it's kind of hard, especially when you're campaigning for something like governor, because a lot of people these days are now on social media. So it's
I
kind of
know.
hard to stay, because if you stay away from social media, you won't really get known. Because let's be real, a lot of the
That's
voters don't
true.
even go outside anymore, and that's why it's like you kind of have to can't, especially like let's say me as like a local mayor. Technically, I won't need to be on social media because I already know people in my town. But let's say someone it's like James Fishback level trying to be governor of a popular state like Florida, right? You'll need social media because a lot of Floridians, especially young Floridians, his target audience, are all on social media.
Yeah.
Like he's not targeting the boomers that read the local news or like the news. He's targeting young Gen
Older people.
Zers that are on TikTok, that are on social media. But I don't think you should be on Tinder because it's like, bro, a lot of stuff could just go wrong. Not only that, but you lost a pretty girlfriend and you also, lost your Tinder account. So you
He
literally,
lost his girlfriend over trying to campaign.
Yeah, over trying to campaign on a dating app, which didn't even work out anyways. Like if I was her, I would forgive Fishback and be like, "Hey, you got banned from Tinder, so let's be together."
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen there, but
I
either way, I
think they'll
think that
probably
dude made a
done,
huge
but
mistake.
maybe he did make a stupid mistake, but it doesn't mean his campaign's invalid or anything. Like I'm still gonna
Nah,
endorse him. In
but his
fact, I've been
political
endorsing.
opponents will probably try and bring it up.
Oh no, they're definitely some of them have already like a lot of these A-logs that are pro Brian Donalds and Jay Collins have already used this against them. In fact, a lot of them have been laughing at him for losing his girlfriend, which is kind of sad. But at the end of the day, I don't even know if he was really into that or not. But yeah, the point is like he was trying to campaign on Tinder, and then he unfortunately got banned, which I think the ban was kind of unjustified. But at the same time, it's like what Tinder of all places, you're just asking for trouble. So it's
Oh
like
yeah,
you can't really flame. I mean, you can flame him for picking Tinder, but the ban itself, I feel like, is unjustified. Even though he shouldn't even be using Tinder for
yeah.
this
I think
sort
it's against
of
their TOS anyway. To be
yeah,
honest.
it is against their TOS. So technically, the ban is valid, but it's just I feel like it's just a shitty TOS rule. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but people go on there to date, not
Yeah,
to.
people go on a date, not to politically campaign. So it's like I'm not gonna lie. As much as I like Fishback, as much as I agree with his policies and I endorse him for governor, I have to say Fishback L on this one, mainly for using Tinder as a way to campaign. It's not a smart move. It's
Nah, it's
not at
not.
all. And okay, so now we'll get so Torn. Do you have any more final thoughts before I get Booty Warrior's perspective?
Nah, not really.
All
That's
right,
all.
Booty Warrior, what's your opinion on James Fishback using Tinder to campaign politically for the governor and then getting banned for it?
I think that him getting banned is the correct way to go. He broke the rules, and also for him to do that and think that it's okay is fucked up. And he should be held accountable for what he did, and don't think he's going to get special privilege. He did it intentionally.
And that's the thing too. It's like he should have known because he's really smart. He definitely knew what he was getting himself into, and not only that, it's like this kind of damages your credibility because a lot of people now are not going to take you seriously. So it's like when people like me that agree with your policies endorse you, going to have a lot of people either in the chat or in my real life say this guy got tried to use Tinder and got banned. He's a goofball. You shouldn't take him seriously and stuff like this can kind of ruin his reputation as future governor because a lot of people are just going to see him as one big goofball instead of a serious candidate. And that's my issue with it is he's doing this goofball shit and it's going to make adult Florida voters like the older generation not vote. Even some Gen Zers that don't like the goofy shit are not going to vote for him. And I feel like if you're going to run as governor, you need to at least be somewhat serious and not do goofball shit like campaigning on Tinder because a lot of people just think that's just goofball. They just think it's cringe, and you doing that too can, like I said earlier, can get you false Me Too allegations because now you're messing with Tinder. People be like, he's using his position of power to take advantage of me. It's like you don't, and they could take your messages out of context and all that. It's like it's just something that is a stupid idea. And honestly, him getting banned probably saved him from so many problems. And I know a lot of the Fishback fans may disagree with me on this one, and that's perfectly fine. But him getting banned on Tinder saved him from a lot of problems. Like a lot of problems. A lot of future like if he didn't get banned and a bunch of girls started me tooing him, man, his campaign would have been damaged before August 18th. And he's lucky that he just got a Tinder ban. So yeah, unless anyone else has anything, guess that's it for that segment. That's my final thoughts. I feel like James Fishback just needs to stop doing goofy shit like this and not use Tinder. Like, imagine tomorrow James Fishback uses Hinge next. I would probably start calling him out more if he started fucking repeating the same mistake, low key. Because I did just endorse him, and he kind of does this goofy shit. It's like, yeah, it's not nothing that makes me not want to vote for him, but it's just something that's just like it starts raising a little bit of red flags when you got an America First candidate that is trying to be serious, doing a lot of goofy shit. It just makes you think, man, he's just like everyone else, not fucking serious. But that's just my thoughts on it. I'm going to see what the poll thinks about it, and then we'll go to our last final topic. Let's see. So 75% of the chat said no, he should not be banned from Tinder. 25% said yes, he should be banned from Tinder. So yeah, I'm going to end that poll. And yeah, now that's that. Now we got our next topic, which is a Nintendo topic. It's Tanga talking about and making fun of Nintendo Slop. That's right, we get to make fun of more Nintendo Slop. So let's get rid of this. And this video is 19 minutes, so it's going to be a long video. So it is going to be our final topic of the show, since it's going to be a long topic, and we've already covered 3 topics as it is. Unless, there's something else that I could be interested in. Because I'm actually in a streaming mood tonight, and the stream's actually been doing well. Because there's been people chatting and shit. All right, let's get to the Fritanga video. Fritanga frittata.
You know that YouTuber I was telling you about that was looking at that got consoles for cheap off of places?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he just uploaded a video 4 hours ago. I bought suspiciously cheap Switch 2s from eBay. Yikes.
How long is that video?
16 minutes.
I mean, we could we'll see how long this video is, and if I have more energy in me, then we'll react to that.
All right.
Let's get this out.
Yeah, Fritz's video is more important.
Oh my god, the fucking ads. Stop with the ads so I can play the video. Alright, there we go. Alright, now I just gotta load the video up, and then we'll get right into it. Share screen. What the fuck is that?
There's nothing.
You know what's my favorite part about a Nintendo Direct? Is not waking up for it. I know I promised I was going to be streaming it this morning, and usually I'm the type of person that's motivated by hatred. When I hate things, I will go out of my way, make sacrifices in life, and work hard to ensure I'm able to hate something. But let me tell you, not even my loathing of Nintendo and my hatred over their overrated products could will me into waking up at 6 a.m. Pacific time on a Thursday to watch what is essentially the most mid-show every single year. You know what's my second favorite part? Is watching RGT85 hype it up like we're going to get to see the new Pokemon there. We're going to see a new Zelda. We're going to see new Mario.
And all of it, the new Zelda, the new Mario, the new
RGT85,
Pokemon, trash. I'm calling it now. All of it's just going to suck. It's all going to be trash. It's all going to be overpriced goy slop, and you're all going to keep eating it up.
All we see is the exact same games we played this entire
exact same games that we've been playing since literally the 1990s. It hasn't changed. Zelda, Mario, Donkey Kong, all of it's still the same. It's like, come on, can we get something new? Like, yeah, Mario was fun in like 2010. Same with Donkey Kong. Can we get something new? Or like, if you're gonna still have Donkey Kong and Mario in 2026, can you like continue the story to make the story better instead of Mario just fighting Bowser for like the 50th time? He's fought Bowser how many times and how many games? Can he fight like a new villain or something? Can it be?
I think he has actually fought a new villain before.
No, I know, but they keep going back to Bowser.
Yeah.
They'll have a new villain, but then they'll find a way to add Bowser in it.
Oh
It's
yeah,
Dragon Ball. It's like we're done with Frieza, we're done with Bowser, we're just done with the same villain.
I remember the Super Mario RPG. Bowser wasn't actually the main villain, and he actually joins your party at a certain point.
Yeah, but still, it's like you're just tired of the same characters that are supposed to be killed. Like, obviously, Mario's going to be there forever because he's the main character, but Bowser Jr., and the Turtles and all that, they all should have been removed from Nintendo a long time ago because we've already faced it. We already defeated them like hundreds and hundreds of times in different games.
Your generation. Only this time they finally show up on Switch 2, and we're supposed to treat that like a monumental W or something. I'm just glad I don't have to.
By the way, I think I hear. Yeah, that's Jim. Old
mute your
man
mic.
Jim.
Thank you.
Yeah, old man. Anyways, I'm just fucking around. Yeah, thank you, Jim.
Pretend to like Nintendo to fit in. I'm glad. Pretend.
Whenever you want to comment, you can just unmute. Like, you don't gotta stay muted if you don't want to. Only when you're not talking, like the feed. It's weird. It's like when Jim talks, there's not any feedback, but then when he doesn't talk, there's just nothing but feedback. It's really weird.
Nintendo isn't the cool thing anymore. That shit
hasn't been cool since like 2015, like the late 2010s.
Also, I highly doubt this game currently on screen is just on Nintendo consoles.
Same games every year for us. Exactly. And that's the thing. It's like you got the same games doing the same shit.
The car games they have, they do that. They
getting
pull that
annoying
shit,
for a long time. Where we have to sit there and pretend.
But yeah, a lot of these
the
quote-unquote Nintendo Direct games they're showing are probably on other consoles as well. That's the funny part.
They're probably
not completely exclusive to Nintendo consoles.
Yeah, they're not, and they want to
I bet this game right here, which I think looks kind of cool, not gonna lie, is probably not even a Nintendo exclusive.
It still looks shit to me, at least.
I mean, I like it for its anime aesthetic mostly.
That's fair, but it's just I don't know. It looks the same. It looks the same. It's the same. We're like, come on, get something original. That ice looks like the same ice.
I'm trying to figure out why they're showing two screens there. I'm guessing one's it running on the Switch 2 and the other one's on the regular Switch, maybe.
Gaming and we love them and graphics don't matter. Sentiment has changed. And I never thought I'd see the day come where people just don't care for third-party support on the Switch 2. I'm honestly shocked at that. Because it's like my number one complaint about Nintendo devices. Well, here,
and guess what? You have to have an online subscription to actually play them.
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo showed you that they're getting all the games. The problem is everybody's already played these games, played them on superior devices. So I question why would anybody willingly make the Switch 2 their go-to system to play any of these games? Well, you would be surprised. I mean, it's not an impressive number because third-party sells like trash on every Nintendo device. But with the Xbox consoles taking a nosedive, someone's going to have to step up and take their mantle. Because if PlayStation and PC are the only places people are buying games left, that's not exactly providing consumers that many options. So whether you think Switch 2 ports are worth an existence or not doesn't really matter because at this point it's a necessity. Now I know you would have to pay me to play a Switch version of a game because it's a really hard sell. I appreciate that Nintendo is stepping it up with third-party support, but why in God's green earth would anybody ever pay more money for Cyber?
Why would anyone want to play this Disney game? Seriously, on any console.
It's fucking dumb. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, look, Nintendo's partnering with their entertainment equivalent. Cool. They're literally like Disney. That's the funny part.
Nintendo has turned into Disney. Same with Dragon Ball. It's like all these games that have nothing to do with Disney turning into Disney.
Lawyers as badly as Nintendo, Disney.
Mm-hmm. And that's probably why, like, Nintendo's probably fallen off because they're turning into Disney into being just as shitty, just as retarded, just as
Disney's also a bunch of patent trolls too.
Yep. And Disney hates patent trolls just like Nintendo and will literally sue you over
No, they're patent trolls. That's the thing.
No, I know, but
they're
they
like-
still. Yeah, but I was right. Like they will sue you over any little copyright. They will.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen with just people just live reacting to like Disney movies and giving commentary, and those people ended up getting sued a few years ago.
Sued or copyright struck.
Sued, not just copyrighted, but
No.
sued.
I mean, some of them.
They got it. Well, I don't know if it went to court, but they did get a cease and desist, like a full-on cease and desist, saying, "Hey,
Disney's really picky about public performances of the game, and so is Nintendo. There was actually a charity event, like in the last year or so, that was being hosted in Japan, and Nintendo demanded they stop using their games at the charity event or pay them royalties."
yeah."
Cyberpunk
Absolutely
on the Switch
ridiculous.
2 versus a
Man, fuck you.
PC version.
That
Either way,
was just a great example of goy slop.
let's do a rundown of this because the internet's having a meltdown. Like they are pissed per usual. And that's another thing I love about Nintendo
look, another
Direct.
crappy sports
How
game.
much it divides the community online. Watching the Glazers and the haters clash, or what's left of Nintendo loyalists trying to defend
look,
what
Ghost
is
Simulator
easily
3,
one
also
of the
on
most
PC.
underwhelming platform launches Nintendo has ever had. There's something here for everyone. So for that reason alone, you should hit the subscribe button. We are 100
Make
subs
sure,
away.
and if whoever is watching the stream and you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit the sub button as we call out goy slop politicians and goy slop video games
Yeah.
on this channel.
Hey,
And we tell
from
the fucking truth. And we don't lie like these other people. Like we don't say, Nintendo's good, Nintendo is great, Nintendo hasn't fallen off. Now we tell you the truth. Nintendo's fallen off. It's overpriced. It's boring. It's not fun to play. There are better games out there. You guys are wasting your fucking money. You guys are retarded. You guys are autistic for even
Most
buying
games-
this overpriced shit.
And also, most of these games shown here are also on other systems.
Yeah, and that's
PC.
another thing. A lot of these games on the Switch too, like, are all literally on other systems. You don't even need the Switch 2 to play these games. A lot of these games. So it's like you're just getting scammed. Don't buy the Switch 2. Like my title says,
You would not get me to buy a Switch 2. Even if they put Bayonetta 4 on there, I would not buy it. Not that we're going to get a Bayonetta 4.
And even if we do, we can run it on Steam Deck. We don't even need a Switch.
Oh, yeah, we could totally emulate.
Because we can run the Switch 2 on the Steam Deck. So if anything, if you want a Switch 2 exclusive game, run it on Steam Deck.
Yeah, Nintendo,
give these
it'll
fucking
make Nintendo
shit.
big mad.
Yeah, and that's the point, is because they want to make us mad. They don't give a fuck about us. So why do we need to give them business?
125,000, baby! And for all things Nintendo hate related, you came to the right place.
Old
Now,
games, new age games.
let's rip apart this direct. Orbitals. This actually looks okay. I mean, I'm not gonna get out of bed at 6 a.m. to watch it. This is something I would wish list on Steam.
That's when I go to bed, is 6 a.m. Like literally.
Let's look at this game right now, Orbitals. It's probably on Steam. Let's see. I bet it's on Steam.
Probably is. I bet you $50 is on Steam.
This is not it.
Oh, it's not on Steam?
I don't see it on here.
Oh, well, maybe it is actually Nintendo exclusive. Still, it's not worth to
Yeah.
fucking buy the Switch 2 over.
Forget I ever wish listed it until someone buys it for me. But it's about what you would expect to see at a Nintendo Direct. Very unique art style, very unique concept. You'll be able
Very unique trash is what I'm calling it, because it's fucking trash. It's awful. Graphics are awful. Storylines awful. All of it's just fucking awful.
We don't even know anything about
Like,
it.
if it's actually good, I want to say it's actually good, but it's just not. I gotta tell the fucking truth of how I see it. Just based by looking at it, looking at the game graphics, it's not something I would personally play. It's not something I would personally enjoy.
hear it.
So
Probably.
what is that?
I'd play it.
I wouldn't. That's up to you. We get agree to disagree with that, but I'm not playing it.
Play with
Or
your
a bit
friends,
tall.
which is probably how you
Okay.
would play it. I mean, honestly,
Yeah,
It reminds me of an
Oh.
old school anime, honestly, like from
the anime
80s.
looks terrible. I've seen better looking anime games than this. It looks terrible.
I mean, they're actually going for like
really
2D
have a single.
cutscenes. Like they're actually animated cutscenes made by an anime studio. That's the interesting part.
Yeah, but is the story good?
I don't know. I don't know anything about the story.
Bad thing
That's
to
the
say
thing.
about Orbitals. It's
Because it's
80s.
also about the story too. Because Nintendo
$80.
$80 for the.
Yeah, that's what he's getting ready to pay.
Wait, it's $80 on the already $449 Switch 2. Guys, please just hold on. I got a sound. I wonder if it'll play on here. Probably not. Oh no, it won't. But the soundboard's gonna be like, oh yeah, this is the shit. Kill me now, because this shit does fucking kill me. Because it's like, bro, really, we're paying
Yeah,
an
yes, it
we're
is a
paying an
Switch exclusive. That's
$80
unfortunate.
on already
I would have bought it
expensive
if it were on
Switch.
Steam.
Anime art style is really unique. I mean, you're not going to light the world on fire, don't get me wrong, but probably one of the more special titles Nintendo showed so far. Then we get a look at Paranorma Sight, The Mermaid's Curse. Woo-hoo! Yeah, I'm good. Like, I like point and click adventures, I do, but not point and click adventures for consoles. Okay? Point and click adventures for consoles are trash. This art style is hideous. The underwater exploration gameplay looks very basic and bare bones. The puzzles don't look interesting to solve. I'm gonna go ahead and pass on this one. Not that I was ever gonna buy it to begin with. But what's interesting is I don't see a Switch 2 version announced at all. Just Switch 1. So if you're a Switch 2 user, for some reason, you're just not going to get this game. Then next we get a look at Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters. Also another game only available for Switch 1. You're going to see that a lot. A lot of games just not making their way to Switch 2 day one, which is a very boneheaded decision.
I'm surprised they actually brought this franchise over, because a lot of times their games are like Japan exclusive. These
Well, they gotta make
anime soccer games. That's the funny part.
They gotta make more money off of it, because that's the thing. In fact,
Yeah.
America has more video games.
Yeah, this isn't the Captain Tsubasa series is like a popular anime.
In fact, you can't really make things just Japan only exclusive anymore when most of the video game audience lives in America now.
Wait, this is only the second game? That means the first game back on the NES, it was Japan exclusive.
Yeah, they probably didn't make enough money, so the second game is not.
Well,
Japan
it's not just that. The localizers probably just didn't have an interest in localizing it back then. So
that too. So that's probably why they're just,
If you ask me, because it doesn't take much to get a Switch 1 version to run on a Switch 2. Look, I know what you're thinking. He's illegal! For it's illegal! Football/soccer.
there's a way to get Switch 1 and Switch 2 games to work on each other. It's funny. Like, there's a way to bypass it, and all you gotta do is like have one of each console.
Wait, Jim, don't you say you know how to bypass it?
Well, it's not really a bypass. Nintendo allows it. Basically, if you have a game on one system, you can like play it on the other system. It's very interesting, to say the least. Like, you can get a Switch 2 game to run on the Switch, though I don't think it'll run very well. But
well, that makes sense, because the Switch is older than the Switch 2.
Yeah, and it's got weaker
kind of hard
hardware,
to do that. Like, once you make something, and you make something better.
No, it's still interesting that they'll run. Like, I remember seeing this video of someone getting Bonanza to work on the Switch 1 by just having the game installed on their Switch 2.
Was it laggy at all?
I don't know. I didn't really see any gameplay. I just saw they could actually like play it on their Switch 1.
From my guess, it's probably really, 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 really laggy.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, this is right up his alley.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
I'm staying. I'm finishing my coffee.
No, thanks. I'm good. I'm a lot like Hank Hill when it comes to
Hold on, I got a new poll. Hold on. Let's see. I'll do it while we play this.
football/soccer. Then we get a look at Tokyo Scramble, another game that has the unique Switch game sharing feature, so you can play it with a bunch of friends. But oh my god, does this game look like ass! I swear to God, it has to be the same developers that made Quantum Error. I don't know what they're trying to accomplish here. You escape from dinosaurs, you try to sneak past them, and based on how it's looking, I'm guessing that's a Switch 2 only. Oh, yep, it's a Switch 2 only game. Even though it looks like it's running like complete ass, and it just looks like shit. This is one of those games like... I would not show off Nintendo, but
why does this look like Code Violet?
I know, it kind of does look like Code Violet a little bit.
Actually, it looks like better Code Violet. That's the funny part.
Maybe because it's a better version of Code Violet.
Yeah, like what Jim said.
Desperate for third-party content, so release away. Valheim is making its way to Nintendo devices. Now, I highly encourage everyone to pick this up. Valheim is excellent. It was one of the biggest releases on Steam a couple years back. And it's got a lot of...
couple years back, but now it's in Nintendo's hands. It's probably going to be Slop. Let's be real. But doesn't it kind of look like
it to a new console? It's not exclusive to Nintendo. It's on Steam right now. You can go pick it up. Like,
wait, isn't it? Doesn't it look like Power World a little bit?
Yeah, it's a survival game like Power World, I think.
Oh, yeah. That's why it looks similar. Now it makes sense.
Content. And it's a massive game that I highly recommend you play with friends. If you are into the crafting/survival-esque type of game, but this one has a lot to
Have you ever played it before?
No, I have not.
Going for
but
it, personally.
I know people that have and they love it.
Crafting survival game.
So it's actually not bad like the other Nintendo Slop.
Yeah.
Yourself can get quite brutal. But
they're probably going to have to take liberty.
It's long overdue.
A
game like this should have been.
The graphics look like they'd be serviceable on the Switch too, without many problems. Though someone will probably find some way to screw it up.
On Nintendo devices a while ago, but this one's coming out for Switch 1 and Switch 2. No complaints there. Then you're getting Hollow Knight Switch 2 edition. I beat Hollow Knight recently. Let me tell you, if you love video games, don't play this game. Because you will end up hating video games by the end of it.
The game's hard as balls.
It is that brutal, that unforgiving. It easily ranks up there in the top 10 hardest games I ever played. Most people did not want to continue playing Hollow Knight Silksong. If you're wondering what happened to all the hard platformers that we used to get, well, question nothing about it anymore, because Silksong brings back that classic 8-bit brutality that we used to get from older platformers. And, if you're not good with memory, this might not be a game for you. And we get eFootball.
Another soccer game. Good God.
Yay. eFootball. We all want to. Oh my God, this game looks terrible. Wow.
It really does. What's up with the textures? Why are they so blurry? Jesus.
Because it's ass.
Here you were shitting on an anime game, and this game looks worse.
No, it does look worse, and I'm gonna shit on it too. It's ass. The anime game's ass, but this one's more ass because at least with the anime game, you can. It's not blurry. This is just blurry. Like
the textures are blurry. Good God. Like the
scene,
it looks like a game that would have been released 10 years ago.
Yeah, it looks like a game that was like released literally like 2009, 2008. More than 10 years ago, because think about it. 2016 was 10 years ago. 2006 is 20 years ago.
People want competitors to FIFA, but everything about the way the characters' faces in this game look.
What the fuck? Bro, that's not even a... What the hell is that? His lip looks like it's about to fall out. His face literally looks like it's about to just break.
What the hell is that? Oh my God. That looks terrible. Why are his lips so big?
I don't know.
It's
This looks like
atrocious.
Budget.
I'm not
2K
sure who this is
FIFA
for,
2K.
so I'm gonna say skip on that one. And then we get the Adventures of
by Konami.
Elliot. Yay! Another game that has to look exactly like Octopath Traveler. God damn! Look, I don't have anything against Octopath Traveler. I know it's great from what I've heard, but man, do I hate what it has done to art styles. Like, God, can any of you, for the love of God, please just come up with your own art style? They do it one time, it becomes super popular, and now everyone has to do it. You know how it is in the gaming industry. In that sense, the industry is no different than YouTube. All right, then we get the Super Bomberman collection.
Yes.
Bomberman's awesome. I'm not sure why I would buy this when I could just emulate Bomberman. Oh, right. Nintendo guys. They don't have freedom. Well, since you don't have freedom, I guess I could recommend Super Bomberman. Or, you could just emulate it and be an adult. All right, the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Who gives a shit? At this point, anybody invested in Final Fantasy VII remakes have no right to ever complain about any sort of remakes in the gaming industry or anything to do with rehashing older titles. You fed into this problem. Now you must commit to your foolishness.
You're just receiving the same slop we've already seen tens of hundreds of thousands of times of Final Fantasy.
Well, this remake was also released on other consoles already. They're just porting it to the Switch too.
So it's like, why are you just going to... It's like that Dragon Ball Super movie I told you about. It's like, why are you making the same shit over and over and over again? Something
I don't know.
When these video games start getting something new, I'll stop shitting on them. When Mario gets something new, I'll stop shitting on it. When Final Fantasy gets something new, I'll stop shitting on it. When Pokemon gets something new, I'll stop shitting on it. If it's just going to be the rehash of the same stories over and over and over again, I'm good.
I would never recommend this on a Nintendo device. I mean, I wouldn't really recommend the remakes. I would just stick to playing the originals. I know you're going to hate me on this one, but I'm kind of a purist in that sense. The only remake I ever enjoyed was the Resident Evil 4 remake, and I still didn't like it more than the original. But whatever, it's content for Nintendo guys who don't have much right now. Then we got a look at Pragmata. And I've got to say, what in the fuck am I looking at? This port is so bad! Whoa, buddy! You okay there, Switch?
Well, why did you just do the Kino Casino wall, buddy? Like, I'm not going to lie for Tank. If you're watching, you need to stay away from the Kino Casino. I've been seeing you trying to be friends with them on Twitter. It's like, they're going to throw you away, bro. They're going to throw you away, dude. They don't even like you. Like, you're trying to be friends with them and use their catchphrases. It's like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I hate content creators that just try to fit in with shitty content creators. Like, it pisses me off.
Too.
Like, I like Fratanga and all, but I just don't like that how he's trying to use Kino Casino and other people's catchphrases. Like, use your own shit, dude. Stop trying to be a cool kid. Stop trying to fit in with all these shitty content commentary creators.
That's exactly a path Smash JT went down.
What's going on, bud?
Yeah, that's why I don't really like Smash JT anymore. And I'll be publicly honest and open on the show. I've stopped liking Smash JT, 8-Bit Eric. Even, like, I still like Fratanga because of his Nintendo coverage is really funny.
Also, he's just hilarious.
Yeah, but I'm starting to have a sour taste of Fratanga a little bit. Like, I still like him and all that. I don't dislike him. I just don't like how all these creators are trying to fit in with these scumbags. Like, these creators have good talking points about video games, but then they're going in these political spheres and just picking the wrong teams and just trying to damage the credibilities by hanging out with the Kino Casino. It's like, hanging out with the Kino Casino, it's like me hanging out with snakes. They're going to bite me, and the venomous, the poisonous, they're going to affect your careers. They're going to affect the way you think. Hell, you're going to start being a sensitive retard because Kino Casino loves more fagging about stupid shit way too much.
What?
And I think Andy Worski likes Nintendo too, so that's another thing. How can you say you hate and how can you and Fratanga, Smash JT, and all these people claim to hate Nintendo, but
Smash JT doesn't hate Nintendo. He's actually an avid Nintendo fan.
Well, he still criticizes it time to time. How can these people criticize Nintendo and claim to hate or love whatever? Like Fatanga says he hates Nintendo, right? But then he's hanging out with people like Smash JT and Andy Worski who glaze the fuck out of it.
Last I checked, he didn't like Smash JT, but
No, but he loves Worski because he was retweeted by Worski the other week, just like last week, like the 26th or something about the quartering. Because apparently Fatanga likes to make fun of the quartering, but it's like, let's be real.
Come on, everyone likes to make fun of Jeremy.
I made fun of the quartering, but Andy Worski's worse than the quartering. Like, if you guys go after the quartering but use Kino Casino to do it, you guys are worse than the quartering in my eyes, because the Kino Casino is way worse than the quartering. Because at least the quartering knows he's a slime ball. He doesn't pretend to be a good person. He doesn't morphac. In fact, when he does something shitty, he doubles down and says, I'm not a good person. I did something shitty. Andy Worski be like, I never did that. I never said that. I'm a good person. And I don't mean to go on a side tangent here. It just pisses me off when they fucking, when these people claim to have good morals, but then they hang out with scum fucks. And not just scum fucks, but scum fucks that will deplatform you, will silence you, will ruin your credibility, don't like people like myself who are autistic and not a threat, criticizing them.
This looks almost as bad as the texture resolution in Metroid Prime 4. Whoever buys this port, may God have mercy on your soul.
If you buy this port, then you just like buying Slop video games at this point. You just like anything. I don't even know how someone could like this game based on the graphics of it. Or the FIFA game.
This has a Steam version, by the way.
Must really hate.
And that's another thing too. It's like, how can we say that
it's not out yet, by the way.
Is it? Yeah, but still, how can we say the Switch 2 is a good console when a lot of their quote unquote exclusive games are available on Steam? It's like, you might as well just get Steam and get a Steam Deck and play these games. Fuck Nintendo consoles.
If you want to play this pragmatic game, looks kind of nice.
Yourself,
I'm looking at on
if you're
Steam.
Buying this on the Switch too.
I bet you too.
The Switch 2. The graphical fidelity for the Switch 2 version looks above.
I bet you too. It looks better on Steam. Like when you play it on Steam.
On the computer, on PC. Oh yeah, hell yeah. But
and that's another thing too. Like a lot of these games look shitty just because of the Switch 2 quality. I bet you if you run this game on Steam, it will look way nicer. In fact, video games are just ruining their reputations because they're going on shitty quality Switches that don't know how to run right, and they make the game look like. I bet you,
anytime a game's brought to
if the FIFA game we were looking at was on Steam, I bet you it looks way better on Steam.
Yeah.
But yeah, what were you saying about Morrowind?
I said it was discount FIFA because it's not actually FIFA. But I was going to say that I mean, the graphical fidelity for the Switch version looks impressive for the console, but here's the problem. It's probably going to run like ass, let's be real.
Yeah.
It usually comes at a price on the Switch too.
Everything in 2026 has to run like ass. Nothing can just run perfectly and good. And good video games just barely exist now.
Yeah.
It looks so fucking bad.
It really does look so fucking bad. It's a disgrace. It's literally a disgrace.
Wow, and can you believe that developers have the audacity to try and charge Switch owners the same as they charge other users? Now, if you're getting a Switch 2 port, it should be $30 by default. $30 by default. You are not getting a AAA experience. This is hideous. Then we get a look at Turok Origins. Wow, Turok, a franchise.
It
good.
Looks
Yay, Turok. It's back.
Yeah, but the Turok looks hella blurry though. Like the maps, the foundations look good. It would just look a lot better if it wasn't blurry.
Is that a lot of people?
That's all right. But look how blurry.
Yep, it's also a game that's going to be
nostalgic for, but.
And
Saber Interactive's doing it.
I bet you won't look this blurry on Steam.
Why does that name sound familiar?
a lot of people can't remember why they're nostalgic for it to
Warhammer
begin with.
40K
They just
too.
remember seeing it for the N64.
They also did a lot of other
And they tried
games.
bringing it back.
Wait,
Well,
they did a remake of Painkiller.
yeah, Saber Interactive's well known. They'll
Yeah, I'm
probably
looking at them right now. World War Z VR, Roadcraft, Quiet
yeah, they're
Place,
really
The Road
good.
Ahead,
Really good.
Warhammer 40K, Space Marine. That's probably where I heard them. The Ghostbusters video game remastered. So yeah, Insurgency, Day of Infamy. Ew, NBA 2K Playgrounds too. Ugh. I hate 2K games. Anyway,
During the
Tempest
360
Rising.
era. I'm all about dinosaurs and survival, but this is
I love dinosaur survival. Like Ark's really good. Like Ark's a really good
Yeah.
dinosaur survival game.
This
but
thing's a straight up
between this and
first
Ark's,
person
like,
shooter
Ark's
though.
not
That's
even
the
that blurry, and Ark has good texture. This just like
You know,
looks
there's a Switch
good.
version of Ark, and it runs like ass. Like
Bro,
the Switch
why?
version of Ark.
Why do
I'm actually
I want
impressed.
to go
they
on.
even
I want to
had it
ask
on
this
the
question real quick. Why do video games put their games on Nintendo consoles, but every game that has it just runs ass?
Because people have forgotten how to optimize their games. That's the sad part. You know what's funny? Resident Evil 4, the original version, was originally released exclusively for GameCube. Then they ported it for the PlayStation 2, and in order to fit it on the freaking disc, they had to completely nerf the graphics into the ground. They had to change all the real-time cutscenes into freaking pre-recorded videos. They had to do a lot of and they had to squish the audio compression down low. And they had to do a lot of shit on the PlayStation 2 version just to get it to fit on the disc. And in order to, and it, as a bonus, they gave an extra mode, which is where Separate Ways first came in. And yeah, but yeah, that's been a thing for a while where they, for a very long time, where they just port shit from a stronger console onto a weaker console, or make a version that runs on the weaker console.
It's not anything like the Turok you remember. If you remember Turok, it looks good.
Probably another.
That's all I
reboot.
can say. I'll be giving it a try. You're gonna have to be waiting until fall for that, but we will see. I mean, the Switch version here doesn't look bad at all. This actually looks pretty good for the Switch too. Unlike Pragmata, but there's not much else to say. Then we got Kyoto Xanadu. What can I say? I'm not going to play this. This looks like complete fucking ass. Whoever made this game is dog shit. It looks like the worst blend of different gaming genres mashed into pure slop. I do not recommend anybody buys this crap. It looks terrible. And also, -5 points for the weeaboo art style. Then we get told Digimon Time Strangers is coming to the Switch.
Whoa.
Makes fun of anime
Who's
game,
that?
then
I
proceeds
just
to
built the
glaze
budgeting app
another
in Base
anime
44.
style art
Guys.
style game.
Nina just built an app.
Impossible. Fret.
Finally,
pick a lane.
an actual
Wait, what?
I said immediately insults one anime style game, then proceeds to glaze another anime style
It's like
game.
pick a lane, dude. Like I'm gonna shit on both because I'm not gonna lie, this anime style looks trash too. Like
This
come
is
on.
the Digimon game.
That's why he likes it because it's Digimon. It's like, bro, just because it's not.
Actually, this Digimon game's been reviewing really well on Steam.
Here's my thing with Frit too, and just because it's not Nintendo, he thinks it's good. He thinks every game that's not Nintendo is like so good, and he meat writes the fuck out of it. Like he meat writes the fuck out of Digimon. It's like Digimon's all right, but Digimon's not all that. It's not like Power Up at all. In fact, Digimon, the graphics look kind of shit to me.
That's probably because it's coming off the Switch.
Yeah, but still, I thought you were supposed
Also,
to.
the video
Switch.
quality
I
looked
thought-
like
I thought we were
ass on my
criticizing
end,
the
so
the
that
Switch.
might have something to do with it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like I thought Fritanga criticizes the Switch. I thought he doesn't want people to play the Switch, but then he will play some of the Switch games. That doesn't make sense.
I think it's because he has to either he's a grifter like people say, or two, because he has to
I mean, to be fair, it is his job to review it, but it's like he's just praising Slop.
Well, I mean, let's continue and see what he says.
Good monster taming game instead of that Pokemon crap they're stuck with over there. I think I only have about like 15
I mean, to be fair, I mean, I'm sure Digimon is better than Pokemon because Pokemon is just downright, especially ZA Legends, it's just downright Slop. It's super duper duper Slop.
hours in Digimon Time Stranger. It's a very long game, but don't skip out on it. I mean, it's got its moments of cringe.
Saber Interactive Games makes some pretty good games. I agree with that.
It's a little rough around the edges, not perfectly polished. Not a fan of the UI. But when it comes to taming monsters, collecting and battling them, evolving them, mixing them together, hatching them, training them, I guarantee you, you're going to have a more Pokemon-like experience playing this than Pokemon Legends Z8. So that's good to see. Then we get a look at another weeaboo cat game with men with cat ears, and the name of that game is Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. I can't say too much because my girlfriend likes this series. Fuck it. I don't know what to tell you. Your taste
Grand
is shit.
Fantasy
And guess whose
Relink
dick
is
not
an
getting
amazing
sucked
game.
today? All right, then we get a look at Monster Hunter Stories 3.
I'm surprised
And what
it's
they're to
coming.
say,
to
it's just
one.
simply another
Oh,
monster taming game that
Oh,
looks
look,
a million
it's
times better.
Normie pretending to be an anime fan again. Lovely. I love it when people do this. Seriously, Frank, go fuck yourself.
We love those kind of people.
Than Pokemon, and it's not even close. And there's a demo available today if you have any doubt, so go give it a try. Hell, you'll probably end up playing it more than Pokemon. I guarantee you will. Then they introduced us to Console Archives. I guess this will be something where you can play multiple old retro games that were only available in Japan. I mean, it's pretty neat. It comes with Doraemon, Cool Border, Ninja
Probably
Gaiden 2.
requires a Nintendo
I mean, they show a
Switch
bunch of classic
subscription
titles that I think
to
you're
get them.
definitely going to like. But again, you know, emulation is just so much easier and less expensive than
Also,
any of this.
Nintendo's
So
emulation
it's always
is
a hard sell
notoriously
whenever
ass.
Nintendo shows anything retro, unless you're giving it away for
Doraemon, jeez, that's
free.
That's,
Nintendo, I don't give a shit.
trip.
All right, and Scott Pilgrim game. A lot of people.
Scott Pilgrim game? Is this another game on the Switch?
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim versus the World was actually a really good game, and it had a live-action movie based.
I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look too bad actually, like the rest of them does. It doesn't look as blurry.
Well, we're
Love
stuck
Scott
on.
Pilgrim, but
That's
you
not
know,
Scott
just-
Pilgrim.
for
That
me, it's
is.
always been cringe.
Oh, that is.
Yeah, that's
Seeing
Scott.
so-
It
Pilgrim.
looks like Terraria a little bit.
Yeah, it's a beat 'em up side scroller.
I can't get into Scott Pilgrim, but the
I'm
game.
not gonna lie, it does kind of look fun because it looks like Terraria, and I really loved playing Terraria as a kid. So
Dude, I should introduce you to Streets of Rage. Like seriously, that's one of the golden age beat 'em up side scroller series.
are good. I remember.
I really do like scrolled games.
But
so
yeah,
I'm not-
this game actually has a freaking live action movie based off of it, and it's actually decent.
One on PS3, 2-player with a friend, long ass time ago. I mean, way back. Nothing negative to say, but yeah, you know, all those girls in high school that you had a crush on are probably gonna go and buy this. And then
Free
we
animal.
take a look at another Eden with pure slop, pure fucking slop.
It's a turn-based
Missed me with
RPG.
this shit. Don't ever put stuff like this in a direct again, Nintendo. Skip. And you know, WWE 2K26.
Like I said, most
no
of these games are
opinion.
probably on PC.
Star Trek Voyager, no opinion. Disney Dreamlight Valley, no opinion. PGA Tour 20K25, no opinion. Then Cold Sip Begins, no opinion. Goat Simulator 3. I didn't even know we needed another Goat Simulator after 1. I always thought 1 was enough. But you know, if you like some high quality brain rot, I do recommend Goat Simulator. Like if you ever wanted to play something to just let
He
your
doesn't
brain rot
know.
in the background,
He
and
doesn't know.
wither away internally, knowing that you're getting older
Hey,
and
Triton,
life is
he
coming to
doesn't
an
know.
end sooner. Turn on
He
Goat
doesn't
I
know
Simulator.
know,
Goat
he doesn't
Simulator.
know.
He doesn't know Goat Simulator 3 is actually Goat Simulator 2.
Oh my god.
That's
Bro.
the joke.
This is what the drugs do to you, ladies and gentlemen.
There was never a Goat Simulator 2. 3 was always
Shadow
2. It's just
Oh
that
my-
it's meant to be so dumb and brain rotty that it's they skipped 2 and went directly to 3.
Wait, so why do they skip 2 and go directly to 3?
Because that's the joke.
Ah, that's like an inside joke. Okay, I see.
Yeah, brain dead
Tactics blades of
stupidity
the-
is kind of Goat Simulator's thing.
Shogun. I didn't even get enough of a look at this one to know whether I wanted to hate on it or not. So, no opinion. Tales of Arise. You already know how I feel about this just by one look at it. So, I'm not going to tell you. Then we get to look at all the Resident mid games that have come out in the last few years. I'm sorry, but I haven't cared about Resident Evil ever since Resident Evil 4. You can't blame me on that one. You're never going to be able to top the atmosphere of Resident Evil 4. You're never going to be able to take Resident Evil to new heights, but they are some very pretty games to look at. And that's about it. They're just very pretty games to look at. If you could get all of these for a fair price, then go for it, but this is Nintendo, so you're going to get all of them for probably double than what they're worth. In which case, I highly suggest you just go and play these on Steam.
Hey, it's Adam with Vanish.
Buy the PC versions. They're going to be better.
All
anyway.
right, so what you just seen right there is
Also, most of
That's what I've been
the
saying.
Switch 2 versions of the Resident Evil games are going to be are like stream only. That's the thing. They're cloud only. These games are cloud based. You can't actually download them to your console because they take up too much space for the Switch to handle.
That's funny. That's how you know Switch has really gone downhill.
We were finally about to see something huge. They ended
So in
off
order to
by
play it,
showing
you
us
literally have to
goddamn
connect to the
Todd
internet.
Howard's face. Oh,
Oh, Eddie, this guy is silly.
I hate you.
I don't know if
Everyone hates Todd Howard.
As you imagine, it's him to come out, not to reveal anything new, but to reveal games you've already played. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. Wow, Todd.
Oh, look.
You know, maybe about
Switch
10 years too
Nintendo
late on
getting
that
the
one. don't you
Fallout
think?
port. Congratulations, guys. You get your first ever Fallout 4 port.
Fine, yeah, guys, congratulations.
Oh, and enjoy the. They also brought Skyrim over already to the Switch 2. Even though it was on the
10
Switch
years
one as a launch title.
Too late for the most disappointing Fallout game. It took Nintendo guys 10 years to finally get this goddamn game. So it better be reasonably priced. Todd, but I have a feeling this is going to be a game key card. And it's going to be fully priced. Then Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, which I actually kind of enjoyed. It was one of my favorite games 2 years back.
Woke trash.
I do recommend people actually give it a try. But then again, I didn't pay for Indiana Jones. So it's hard to recommend a game like this with your own money. And then the Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remaster, which now that might actually be worth Switch users' time. Depending on how it runs. It's Unreal Engine 5. So probably not great. And that's it. That is your Nintendo Direct. A lot of content. I'll give them that. A lot of content, but it's just all
content that's goy slop.
all
Content
of this.
that's on other consoles.
All of it.
That's on other consoles. That is better on the other
Bethesda's
consoles.
Indiana Jones game is trash. No one likes it. And anyone that does is a woke retard. So, yeah.
Lego Indiana Jones. I gotta agree with Torn. It's kind of ass.
No,
I actually played it before, and it's fucking just wasn't fun for me. Is the video over?
I mean, it's probably better than this game, than this Indiana Jones game. That's for sure.
So yeah, now that video of Nintendo Slop is over, I'm gonna start with Torn. What's your final opinion on this Nintendo Slop that we just reacted to for 19
Big L for Fratanga because his opinions are retarded. And when it comes
because he's actually glazing certain games, and it's just bro.
Seriously, why the fuck is he attacking weebs now? And he's like literally one himself.
Yeah, look, this is gonna get to my other rant. It's because Kino Casino, they attack weebs and all that. Like I'm about to go on another rant, like after I get y'all's perspective on the video game version. Because
I bet that's why he blocked Monley, dude.
Yeah, honestly,
I bet Monley called him out for his hypocrisy, and he didn't like that.
Hey, Broody Warrior, do you want to give your final perspective before I go on a rant on like it's not no serious rant, but
Ever since Fratanga got all those subs, he's been kind of acting like every other content creator.
Yeah, but go ahead, Booty Warrior. What's your opinion on all the Goy Slop Nintendo games we're reacting to?
So the mask finally comes off.
Mask comes off, and Fratanga doesn't really hate Nintendo like he says he does.
So my opinion is this. Be thankful for the console you have. I hate Nintendo, but I hate their scummy business practices, not their games. And on that note,
I'll admit, I'm not a full Nintendo hater, but I don't like a lot of their games either, but that's just me, though.
Yeah, Legends Arceus is pretty damn good when you don't have your Steam Deck near you. I mean, I'm not gonna knock it, but their new shit is trash, and Sword and Shield was trash. Everything besides Arceus was trash, in my opinion. But back to what I was saying, be thankful for what you have. If you can't afford, nice things like a Steam Deck, or if you can't afford things, just, be kind to people that can't afford it. Hand-me-downs are a thing, and when you want something, if your parents can't afford it but your brother and sister gives it to you, be thankful for what you get. Don't ever look a gift horse in the mouth, because you do that and you look ungrateful, it pisses off the people around you that worked hard to get it for you or were able to, lend it to you. Whatever the case, just be thankful, people. Alright, that's it.
Alright. And I agree. People should just be thankful for what they have and all that. But honestly, now we're going to go to the rant portion of the stream. Because I'm not going to lie, I still like Fratanga, but he's kind of going on a dark path. Because it seems like and I know it's people's oh, why do you attack people's association with Kino Casino? It's not because they're associated. It's because when you associate with the Kino Casino too long, you start becoming like them. And that's when I kind of get pissed. Because that happened with Smash JT. Smash JT was cool as fuck at first. He had real-based opinions. But then he started hanging out with the Kino Casino instead of just hanging out.
Kino Casino taints everything they touch.
Yeah, he literally became them. He started flip-flopping on opinions. And I feel like the same things happened to Fratanga. Because Fratanga, ever since hanging out with Worski, is flipping on opinions, especially with his Nintendo coverage. He's starting to slowly start more fagging. He's starting to slowly not be as funny anymore. He's starting to slowly, kind of simp for Goyslop, because we see there, his opinions are starting to become more and more trash. It's because he's developing this mindset of, I just want what opinion will get me more likes? What opinion will get me more attention? Instead of just telling your true opinion. Because me here, I don't give a fuck about views and all that. And that's the thing too. Fratanga has already been warned by myself, by One Man Army, by other people about Kino Casino, and he refuses to listen. That's why I think it's Fratanga I'm slowly starting not to trust him, and I hope this doesn't burn a bridge. Hopefully we can clear stuff up, but it's just the way Fratanga's been moving lately, it's kind of putting a sour taste in my mouth. Because ever since he's been cool with the Kino Casino, he's starting to slowly flip-flop. He got mad at some random Twitter person because they told Nintendo Prime to take care of his kids. And he's fuck you. How dare you saw his personal life? It's for one, he's publicly said he had kids, and two, all the person on Twitter said was go take care of your kids, and yet you're gonna moral fag and simp for Nintendo Prime. That simps.
You know who else did? Who else flipped out when someone said take care of their kids? Rich from Review Tech USA. Whenever
It's like,
the ordering told him to take care of his kids.
You know what's crazy? It's like
that's what started their entire fallout.
It's like, come on, like if I was a parent and an A-Luck told me to take care of my kids, I'd be like, I'm already am. I wouldn't flip out over it. I'll just be like, I already am. And Fratanga's more fagging about people going after Nintendo Prime and saying if you say that, you're going after his kids and all that. It's like, that's some Morsky bullshit. And I know you don't truly believe that because you're just defending Nintendo Prime because you know that that'll give you a lot of quote-unquote respect from that side of the community. It's like, why are you even trying to gain respect from the Nintendo community? You claim to hate the Nintendo community, but on Twitter, Fratanga will pander to them at times. And it's like me, the reason why like I have the same audience because I don't pander to nobody. My takes are the same as it always is day one, and I don't give a fuck what people think about me or my opinions. My opinions are my opinions, and I feel like Fratanga is playing a dangerous game by being associated with the Kino Casino and flip-flopping all the time. Like, you shouldn't flip-flop your takes. You shouldn't be snaking people, and you shouldn't be hanging out with snakes because you're going to get snaked. Fratanga's doing all of this just to get snaked. Smash JT, Fratanga, all these people that are hanging out at the Kino Casino right now will get snaked in a few months, especially when some big drama happens on Fratanga or Smash JT. Even if it's bullshit, Kino Casino will stab you in the back and throw you on the bus for cash and for clout and make you look like a bad person. And when that happens, I will be there and say, I told you, Fratanga. I told you so. You should have listened to my autistic, retarded ass, but yet you don't. None of you people do. Y'all people be like, oh, man, he only gets 2 to 5 viewers. His opinion doesn't matter. Numbers don't matter, bro. In fact, smaller creators are smarter than you big creators. You guys want to say small creators like me don't know shit, but we end up being right all the fucking time. I'm going to be right about Kino Casino snaking Fratanga. I'm also going to be right that Fratanga's slowly having the mask slip. Like, I bet you in a year from now, we may just be fully against Fratanga because his mask probably comes off. Because I'm not going to lie, his mask is slowly starting to come off a little bit. And we'll still react to his videos because he has good takes time to time, but it's like every time he has bad takes, it's just hard for me not to point it out. It's hard for Tor not to point it out. It's hard for us in the Ravencast, the truth tellers, to not point out your shitty, retarded takes time to time. Like, you do still have good takes, and we'll point it out. Like, yeah, you have good takes here and here, but some of the takes you had on this video were kind of shitty a little bit. And it feels like it's like you're getting in the grifting mindset way too much instead of just doing your content. Like, ever since you got more subs, like Torrance said, you're just slowly starting to change. You're becoming like Tipster. As soon as Tipster hit over 100K, over 120K, he just changed. And it seems like ever since Fratanga has hit 120K subscribers, he just flipped. It's like something's flipping in him. And it's so fucking weird. It is really weird. And maybe I'm just rambling. Maybe I'm just crazy. Like, maybe there's nothing wrong. Maybe Fratanga's still the same old. But to me, it's like something's just weird. It's like the mask is coming out more and more every time we react to him. Maybe it's just me, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, if you, Torin Booty Warrior, do you have any feedback on my little rant? Like, am I right? Am I onto something? Am I stupid? Am I goofy?
No, something's definitely up.
Something's definitely up.
I do
what
agree
about you,
with
Booty Warrior?
Yeah. What
I agree with that.
He agrees.
Yeah, because that's the thing. If people disagree with me, they're welcome to say, oh, yeah, I think you're wrong. I think Fratanga's still a good person. But for me, it's not like he's a bad person. It's just he's becoming more and more grifty and more about himself and more just slowly not caring about his opinions and what he stands for. And that's how it's like the opposition gets you. Because you criticize like a video game, or you criticize like a political movement, right? And then you slowly join that same movement you're criticizing because you're criticizing it way too much. Why do you think there are times where I criticize other stuff than just Nintendo? because I don't want to follow that same pipeline where I'm getting way too obsessed with hating Nintendo to the point where I start agreeing with it and I start start switching sides. It's like you don't want to switch sides, especially if you're passionate about something. Smash JT doesn't care about his fans. No, he doesn't. In fact, he was willing to give up all of our information to Alyssa McCarthy to get himself out of trouble. That's why Smash JT can go fuck himself. Because he's a fucking grifter. He's a sellout. He's a piece of fucking shit. He sold out his own fans. He sold out people like myself and Jalen and other people. And we're just fucking done with him. He literally sold us out and tried to sell our information out to the point where we had to leave his Discord. Because that's the thing. He was literally going to get information on us just to send Alyssa McConte so he can get out of the lawsuit. So he doesn't have to deal with the consequences of his own actions. And that's just so bullshit. That's why I can't like people like Smash JT anymore. And for Tanga, I still like him as of now. But if it changes in 5-6 months because he's doing stupid shit, then this is just a warning right now. The stream's telling you, like, hey, if I start calling out for Tanga, it's not because I hate him. It's because he's starting to do shit I don't like. And when I have to call out someone I like, it's going to suck because I like them, but I still have to do it because my credibility matters to me. Even if people hate me for it, I don't care if Tanga's audience stops watching me because I start calling him out. If he does something stupid, he does something dumb, I will call him. It doesn't mean I hate him. It doesn't mean I'll stop interacting with him. It just means I have a different opinion than some of the shit he's been putting out lately. And it's just me just being aware and telling the truth and calling out scummy behavior, even if it's from friends and associates. I'm in the middle of something. What's up?
Not.
But yeah, for Tanga, it's just with Tanga, it's just like he's just slowly coming out as like a grifter. And Smash JT's like was going through that same cycle, but he just done it quicker because Smash JT started being really close to the Kino Casino to the point where he almost got and we covered this a while back. Smash JT literally almost got sued by Razor Fist because he listened to the Kino Casino. It's not just because he listened to the Kino Casino. It's because he didn't do his own research. Even if it's friends, right? Even if it's someone that I really respect, I still have to do research because even friends can get some shit wrong. And that's the thing. Smash JT almost got sued by Razor Fist and almost got another lawsuit because he's not fact-checking. And if Tanga, Smash JT, and all these creators that I like are not going to fact-check shit, then I'm going to call them out. I may still like you guys because you may still have good talking points time to time. But when you fucking lie and you don't fact-check shit, me and the Ravencast will be there to make sure you get your facts straight, make sure you're not slandering people, make sure make sure your takes are genuine, and all that. You know? Like, I don't hate for Tango right now, but I don't like the way he's going. I really don't. I'll still cover his videos because his videos are great. I'm not a hater, but it's just like, I don't know. He's slowly going on the dark path. I don't really like it. And it's 6-7 months. If I have to call him out more aggressively, then we saw it coming. But anyways, it's been me, your boy, Lord Triton. I still wish for Tanga the best because he's still, a good guy. Like, I like talking to him on the interview. Maybe we'll have him back on the channel sometime. And maybe when we have him back on the channel, I'll issue these frustrations to him. Be like, look, I like you and all, but you're kind of going on a dark path a little bit and see how he reacts. But that's it. That's it for me on the stream. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you to Booty Warrior and Torn for being here tonight. I really do appreciate these guys. In fact, these guys are one of my favorite panelists because these guys always show up. They give great takes on Nintendo. And, they just make their streams really fun because tonight was really fun. Zero tech issues. And, just tell the truth of Tanga and shit. And Nintendo and Slop and all that. But anyways, it's been me, Boy Triton. I'm going to go ahead and play the outro song now. And I will see you guys tomorrow on tomorrow's stream. All right, let's get this played up.
All right. See ya
See ya.
in the Discord.
I'll see you in the Discord. In fact, I'll put the Discord link in the chat. But this is the song, guys. It's been me, Trenton, signing out. Peace.
Silva, what the heck is this?
Pull up, hop out. You don't want to step into our house. You know we the gang because we got clout. Don't step to the crew, you get knocked out. You get this blade, we're dead. You get this blade, we're dead. You get this blade, we're dead. You get this blade, we're dead.
Back from the dead, and I'm honored to fight like a noble phantasm that hunts you at night. You don't want to try me, a demigod. I might keep your head on tight when I got the fight. Because back in my day, warriors were brave. All these masters want here's a boring slave. I spearhead this war, you sit back and wait. Throw a javelin, see what archer's afraid. This Celtic warrior is taking shots. Don't get attached, cause I'll break your heart. I'm guaranteed to die, now don't make me start. I'd rather stab myself than let you slay my part. See, I fight to win, you know it's in my nature. When I move too fast for you lads and haters, use a different shaft to hunt women later. You be screwed with just a tip, ass saber.
Shot through the sky is the angel of scorn. The known new devil with swords for his horns. He shot that up, Papa specialty. Of course, take my blades in your eyes and you'll see what's in store. The world on my back, there's no bond, I won't break any step. Yet you take it's a major mistake. Mark a god between his eyes and bring heart to the floor. She'll answer that he'll be a pile of gold. Silent as a shadow when I steal your girl. Make a sword and arrow as I see it twirl. Call me lucky liar as a plot unfurl. Bow to your lord cause you're just an earl. Went from a boy to a hero. Gave up on the parts that is Shiro. Shut up to the villains, it's zero. This is the result of your fate, zero.
Pull up, hop out. You don't want to step into our house. You know we the gang cause we got clout. Don't step to the crew, you get knocked out. You get this blade, we're dead. You get this blade, we're dead. You get this blade, we're dead. You get this blade, we're dead.
Bow to the king of the night. Swing it to win it, that will is my pride. Stand in the way, be sucked up in my stride. Don't need no round table, divide you like pie. Yeah, try me once in the future. Pendragon back in the prophetic room. A servant or not, I'm from rock, I'm the ruler. Heroic spirit, not one you should jewel, yeah.
Yeah, it's the king of heroes, and they want me to prove it. Barely trying, yet I'm still never losing. Half a god, I'm also half a human. Exponential power, I don't know what to do with it. Measure the skill, yeah, I have it. I'll get in their head till the end, I'm just backing. I'll take any weapon I got in my catalog when I open up the gates into Babylon.
God is victory, shooting winds I provide, open that'll stay, to glory I'll guide my basundere, but boy my beauty can't hide, it's all a part of me, the power inside.
Yeah, watch me rock areas, tear it up with my chariot, and my warriors, bringing order with glorious, the will, the skill to kill, I'm just warming up, yeah, so fast when I jump cast, ain't match when I act with the phantasm, I'm a king, living with the pride of heart, just remember the name of Miss Kendall.
Pull up, hop out. You don't want to step into our house. You know we the gang cause we got clout. Don't step to the crew, you get knocked out. You get this blade, we're dead. You get this blade, we're dead. You get this blade, we're dead.
It's a stupid one the mic tonight. French honey that'll make you wanna stay the night. Got a sword that'll be your script tonight. 12 hits and you'll be out, that's right. I'm the last night of the king that is shovel me. I'll only write for you if you got goals to get fight for my life in the world that I know your name. Got a secret that'll work and shock your brain.
Hey, what's your fade? With the second, you going great. Stick 'em up, hit 'em up, she going on, She pulling through for the way. I do the same for my riders. Hey. School you on cue, no advisor. Hey. You should have just been it wiser. Hey. Two on me, now it's goodbye, sir.
Nom, jaune, dark, mon voice on dead, je crois leaving my mark. I was called by the Lord, come forth and stand apart. I am a ruler, righteous in my heart, I'm so holy. Scripture by men does not own me. I was called on to act only in humility, honesty, purity, faith, you shall know me.
Get wet, tall bastard with the big blade. All action is called passion, you can't like it, get extended. What? A rank in the fame's global, the name's known to bring dread. Hide your eye full of peace, I'm a priest, I decree, take an name in your head. Yeah!
Pull up, hop out. You don't want to step into our house. You know we the gang cause we got clout. Don't step to the crew, you get knocked out. You get this blade, we're dead. 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 Pull up, hop out. You don't want to step into our house. You know we the gang cause we got clout. Don't step to the crew, you get knocked out. You get this blade, we're dead. You get this blade, we're dead. You get this blade, we're dead. You get this blade, we're dead.
All right, everybody. It's been me, Triton. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow at 7. Peace. Wait. I gotta end the fucking stream first. And then leave studio.